We're going to discuss disabilities. And I think it's a really important episode because the statistic I found was there's 8 million people in Canada alone that are disabled. And although there is so many of them, they're often considered a minority. They're often forgotten. And especially when it comes to their sexual needs, which really is such a shame. Like these are human beings. They deserve, it's vital that they have human and sexual contact. So I think it's a great episode to jump into. But I want to start before we jump in any further. I read an article from the Daily Mail that they were doing an interview with a sex worker that really is specializing with people with disabilities. Her name is
Mm.
Anna Whitmore Fox. And I mean, it's a long article, it's a good read, but one of the pieces to it, and I think it really kind of sums this all up, it says the biggest misconception is people with disabilities do not desire human touch, gratification, or companionship. That is a basic
Mm.
human need, but removing sexuality is just one more way that society as a large tends to dehumanize the disabled community. And I think that's just nailed on the
Absolutely.
head.
Because to be a sex worker that specializes in anything takes a
Mhm.
lot of skill, right?
Yeah,
And disabilities are as nuanced as human beings are. And so you will never have the same experience twice. You'll never meet the same kind of person with the exact same circumstances. And so her career must be an endless, just sponge of information, a wealth
mhm,
of knowledge, and never ending learning, which to me is the perfect job because
mhm,
I get bored if I don't learn. I've always been studious that way. And there's so much raw human dynamic in discovering with somebody the capabilities of their body, especially if
mhm.
they've lived a life where they've been told that their body's so limited. I think
Right.
it takes more than imagination. It takes concerted effort and so much communication that by the time you get to the touch part, it's it's almost deeper meaning
Mhm.
because it has more behind it and more with it and more intention behind all of it. It's just there were some of my favorite clients and learning experiences in my career as well, was people with different